All right, Free Radicals, welcome back. I'm Dave, and this is the Radical Independent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to help me out if you can, Patreon or PayPal. And I've made those donation methods clear. If you need any assistance with Patreon, I will try to put a link to my Patreon account into the body of this particular video in the description, anyway. And then PayPal. You can check that out as well. I've posted that on this page numerous times and pretty much in every description going forward. I think people are tired of me begging for money. I'm tired of it too. So last night we got one of two things, or maybe both, depending on how much of a political junkie you are. I did not watch the DNC debate. I had no interest in watching it. Yes, I was hoping Bernie Sanders would hit it out of the park. Apparently he did, even though both CNN and Elizabeth Warren were relentless in attacking Bernie. Look, Warren is the only one who might be able to stop Bernie. And so that's why Hillary and her team probably got with Warren and said, hey, this is what you need to do. Just paint him as a sexist, because quote-unquote he is. And that's not true, of course. You can go back into the 1980s and find Bernie sticking up for women when it wasn't very fashionable to do so. So you could watch the CNN game show, or you could watch a substantive debate. I know, there are policy wonk people out there who love this, and then there are people with the attention span of a gnat who probably fell asleep within a minute or two. I was fascinated by this conversation. You had Dennis Kucinich. You had this gentleman here who I believe is an author and an expert on our entire way of doing foreign policy now. And he really went into detail. I think his name is Stephen Kisner. And, of course, Tulsi Gabbard up there. And Dennis Kucinich, by the way, hearing him speak again makes me think that he ought to be running for something. Okay? And I think, again, if there's ever a way around this two-party duopoly, Dennis Kucinich, Tulsi Gabbard, Jesse Ventura, these names need to stay out there. You need a high-profile person to break through and possibly put a dent in this two-party nightmare that we currently have. This debate really laid out in detail how, I guess, invested we've been in this way of life, this military-industrial complex, for a half century. Kucinich was brilliant. Tulsi was brilliant. This was a great move to really explain positions that are difficult, that a lot of people kind of zone out when they listen to. Whereas on the other channel, you know, you had the mud fight, the food fight, the commercial breaks, the big pharma being sponsored by. It's what CNN does. They're about the ratings, whereas most people at this stage want to know facts and information and details. People are tired of the establishment. That's why they voted for Trump last time. And that's why they're going to vote for somebody who's not the establishment. A lot of people have figured out that Trump is now the establishment. By the way, I don't care about the impeachment thing. It was really stupid strategy, political strategy by the Democrats. If they really wanted to write up new articles of impeachment based on what Trump did as far as his assassination of this Iraqi military figure, I'd be all for that. I'm fine with that. So in any event, a short little video here. I just wanted to congratulate Tulsi Gabbard on a really successful and really smart move last night. A substantive policy forum where people who may or may not have seen the importance of foreign policy at that moment, they may have gotten some great information to help them understand what's at stake with these never-ending regime change wars and what the future would look like if we continue down this road. Thanks for watching. I will talk to everybody soon. See you then.